Hey there, and welcome to the Move More YouTube channel. My name is Marissa, and thank you so much for joining me today. We will be moving through this 20-minute chair yoga class, and I hope you all enjoy. So we're gonna get started seated down on our chairs. We're gonna make sure our knees are in line with our ankles, knees are also in line with our hips, and let's sit up nice and tall. We're gonna start today with our arms elevated. So my arms are gonna be, my fingertips are up to the ceiling with my palms facing forward, my elbows are bent. We're gonna start with our breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And when we exhale through the mouth, let's draw the arms together. Inhale. Exhale, elbows together. If you're not able to quite touch your elbows, that's okay. Just keep trying to get there. Inhale and open the chest. Exhale. We do want to bring the palms together and then slowly try to bring the elbows together with you. Keep it going, open on your inhales. And exhale, bringing them together. Keep this movement. In. Keep our tummies tight. We want to make sure we're not arching our back at all, so really turn the tailbone under, lift with the chest. Good job, everyone. Keep this up. Open. On this exhale, let's lower the hands down. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. And exhale, draw the arms down. So with each exhale, try to draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. With each inhale, lift with the chest and draw the belly button tight. Keep going. Exhale down. And inhale up. Let's hold the hands up and exhale with the arms staying overhead, keeping the shoulders pulled down. Deep breath in. And let it out. One more time, deep breath in. On our exhale, we're gonna forward fold. So reach those hands forward, lowering them towards your toes. If you're not able to bend all the way and you need to use your thighs to rest, that's okay. Otherwise, just keep falling down, taking the hands all the way to the floor. Relax the chin and the chest. And on your next deep breath in, we're gonna roll everything up. Very good, let's do that again. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let's hang heavy here for just a moment. Start to loosen up the lower back. And let's slowly roll it back upright. Very good. Inhale, take both arms overhead. Let's bring the palms together and we're gonna interlock our fingers. So I'm gonna keep my pointer and my thumb straight and I'm gonna lock the rest together. Lift with the chest. All right, keep the weight in the feet. Really push down in your feet, and when we exhale, we're gonna begin to lean to one side. Try not to lift and let anything lift off of the chair. We want to really push down with the right hip and lift up with the right arms. Really big stretch. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, try to reach just a little bit more. Very good. And inhale, let's come back to center. On our exhale, begin to reverse. Let's lower the arms towards the right side. Again, keep those hips in line with each other. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach a little bit more. And inhale, bringing both arms up. Release the fingers and rain it down. Very good. Let's swing the right arm across the body. I like to use my left arm to support that arm so I can drop my shoulders and really focus on this stretching across the body. So you should really be feeling it here in the arm. And while we're here, let's work out our wrist. So let's make circles with the wrist. And you're just taking your pointer finger and making big circles essentially. And then reverse. And then we'll reach the fingertips, extend a hand really wide, spread the fingertips, and then draw everything into a fist and curl it in. And extend, and fist. One more time, extend, and fist. And now let's take that right arm. We're gonna reach the fingertips up to the ceiling, and we're gonna bend at the elbow and reach those fingertips towards the shoulder blade. I'm using my left hand to hold the elbow so that I can keep my chest nice and lifted. Very good. Keep the tummy nice and tight, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. One more in through the nose. We want to take this a little bit deeper of a stretch. We can take that left arm, swing it around, and try to reach those fingertips together. So if I'm turning around, you can see my fingertips are reaching. You can always have a piece of strap or rope or a tie or belt, and that way you can really start to stretch those fingertips. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let's drop everything down. And reverse, swing that left arm across the body. Again, drop the shoulder down, that way we can really feel it stretch in the forearm. And let's make circles with the wrist. And reverse your circles. And let's flex the fingertips towards me, and then curl it into a fist. And flex, and fist. One more time. Extend them and fist. Let's reach that left arm up to the ceiling, bend at the elbows, and bring the fingertips to the shoulder blades. And then draw that right arm to hold that elbow. Keep the chest lifted, keep the chin elevated. I see a lot of times people will hunker down and get their chin into their chest. Lift, open, but sit up tall. We want to take it a little bit deeper of a stretch. Bring that right arm around and reach those fingertips together. Keep the breath in and out, nice and slow. One more deep breath in. And exhale, bring everything down. Great job. Let's roll those shoulders and reverse. And now we're going to take it as a gentle twist, one at a time. So I'm just starting to twist the torso, wake up the core. And reverse. And drop both shoulders down. Take the arms out to the side. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. On our exhale, we're gonna forward fold. This time, I'd like for you to lift off of your seat. So lift the hips away from the chair and just reach for the ground. Keep those knees slightly bent. I'm gonna make sure we're supporting our body as much as we can. All right, let's slowly lower the hips back to the ground, or back to our chair, and sit yourself back up. Deep breath in, arms up overhead. We're gonna forward fold again. If that felt good, let's do that again. But if not, we can stay with our seat on the ground, or on our chair. So find what works for you. But what we'd like to do now is we're gonna plant one hand on the ground. If we're not able to reach the ground and we just want to be leaning over, we want one hand down to the ground. And on our next inhale, we're going to begin to lift the opposite arm up to the ceiling. So we can stay here. If we would like to touch the ground, we can twist. If we have taken our hips off of the ground, we can bend our knees and begin to twist. So there's so many options from this pose. Once we feel good, let's take our focus up to the ceiling. One more deep breath in, and exhale, bring everything back to center, and get ready to reverse. On the inhale, begin to lift the arm up, and exhale, twist the body, really reach that arm up to the ceiling. And again, you don't have to look like me, just find what works for you. One more deep breath in, and exhale, bring everything down. And from here, if you're seated, I'd like for you to lift the hips off of the chair so we can all meet in a forward fold. We're gonna lift halfway, so I'd like you to place your hands at your shins, lift the crown so that it's facing me, and then keep the neck in one long line with the spine. On your next exhale, forward fold. Slightly bend the knees, and we're gonna inhale and roll it all the way up. Very good. Now let's go to the side of your chair. So pick a side, doesn't matter which one. We're gonna work on some balancing stuff here. So I'm placing my back hand on the back of the chair. We can start, if we want to just take our foot back behind us, we can just point that toe behind. And we're just gonna start to lift that toe off of the ground and start working on our balance on the left leg. If we're feeling good and ready to lift the leg all the way up, let's bend at the knee and let's begin to reach for that foot. If you can't reach for the foot, that's okay. You can grab, like I said, a strap or a tie, a belt. There are so many things you can do to help yourself. But what we'd like to do is we want to put the top of the foot in the strap, and then we're going to bend the knee. See, we're working on our balance, working on our flexibility here in this hamstring. But eventually we want to walk ourselves down so that we can grab the toe. And then from here, keep working on that balance, and we're gonna start to pull the knee away from the chair. So we're gonna open the chest, lift that hip, not lift the hip, I'm sorry, lift the knee. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let's release everything down and get ready to reverse. So now I'm placing the other hand on the side of the chair. And again, we can start with just bringing that toe behind you and slowly lifting it off of the ground. Otherwise, we can bend the knee, reach for that foot. Watch your core, make sure you're not arching, make sure you're keeping the tummy tight, chest lifted. And again, slowly start to lift the knee, pulling it away from the chair. Keep the breath nice and steady. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let the foot down. Very good. Now we've stretched the leg behind us. We're gonna stretch it in front of us. So from here, we can start to lift the foot up. So if you have layers of your chair, you can use whatever height you need, but we will eventually try to get the foot flat on the chair. You can use that hand to support you in the back. Otherwise, you can start to focus on the balance and work on that and lift the arms up. Good, squeeze the core. If we're ready to take it to the next level, you can wrap your arms around your knee and shift that weight back so that you're lifting it off of the chair. Watch the hip, don't let the hip come up. We want to keep the hips level. And you can even keep your toe on the chair to help you. This is all for you. One more deep breath in. And exhale, keep that foot on the chair. And this time we're gonna extend the leg all the way out. Right? Deep breath in. So we're still working on that balance. We're gonna begin to reach over onto the seat of the chair, lowering your nose to the knee. And I'm gonna keep a flex in that right toe. Try to keep the back as straight as possible. You don't wanna lose it by, tucking everything in. So keep the legs straight, keep the back nice and long, and lower down. One more deep breath in. And exhale, we're gonna walk ourselves back up. So I'm bending my base leg so I can stand back up. I'm gonna bend that right knee and place it on the ground and get ready to reverse. So now I'm lifting my left leg up off of the seat. My foot is now flat on the chair. And again, I can hold on to the chair if I need to. I can begin to bring my arms up and overhead. Or if I'm feeling just rock solid and ready to rock and roll in the next pose, grab the knee and begin to lift. Keep the tummy tight, keep the chest lifted. One more deep breath in. And exhale, place the foot back on the chair and let's straighten the leg out. Keep the chest up tall, back straight, slowly lowering towards the chair. Flexing that left foot, placing the hands in the seat, and beginning to lower the nose to the knee. Very good. Keep the breath calm. One more in through the nose. And let it out. Lower the knee, nose one more time. Slightly bend your base leg. Begin to lift your chest up. And bending at the knee and lowering the foot to the floor. All right, we're gonna do one more thing before we sit back down and start to wind it down. We're almost there. I'm placing my hands on the back of my chair, and I'm gonna work on our calves here for a moment, right? We're gonna do some calf raises. So my feet are hip width apart, and from here, I'm hands on the back of the chair, and I'm just rocking myself forward, lifting my heels off of the ground. So when we do this, just looking at my feet really quick, we don't wanna roll our feet out, right? We wanna keep our feet in line with our ankles and push that weight into the center, into your big toes. You see the difference? Instead of rolling them out, we wanna keep the knees to the front, keep the top of the feet to the front, really push into the in toes and push into the thighs, and let's lower the heels down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lifting up. Hold the pose, keep the breath calm. And exhale, lower. Very good. Bend the knees. Keep the knees bent. Go up on your toes. A little different, right? Watch the rolling out. Make sure we're still staying in that straight position. Now let's extend the legs and lower the heels. Very good. Place the hands in the seat. And let's begin to walk the feet back. From here, what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to extend the arms all the way out so we can lower ourselves into a flat back position. And we can wiggle however it feels good. Deep breath in. And exhale. On your next inhale, start to walk the feet back towards the chair. And let's have ourselves a seat. And we've got just a few minutes left. We'll start our winding down, guys. Y'all have done so good today. Just being able to stop for a moment for yourself feels great. All right, feet hip width apart, knees in line with the hips. And let's just sit here for a moment. Find the breath. We'll do a few breathing techniques here. So I like to lead you through 4 counts. So we'll count 1 through 4. I'd like for you to inhale. Then we're gonna hold it at the top for our inhale for 4 seconds, and then we'll exhale for 4. Yeah, we'll do that 4 times. Are we ready? Here we go. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Inhale. 1, 2. Make it big. 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome job. Just place your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes for the last moment of class. And just come back to a normal breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. I hope your breath is coming a little bit easier to you. Hope it's a little bit deeper than it was when you first started. I appreciate you joining me today. If you did like this class, please click that like button when we're done. One more deep breath in today, everyone. And when you let it out, wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes, wiggle the body and wake it all back up. Thank you all again so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.